What's up, Steeler Nation? We are the Observers of Full House. Grant, Smo, and Chris here to talk about the 5-4 Pittsburgh Steelers.
So
Bums.
gross. I feel so gross.
Gross. I mean,
They're terrible.
The defense showed up.
What can we even say? This is so hard to do because it's just like go back and watch last year's episode this time, like, or the year before, or forever. It's never going to change.
I think we had a hard-on last year at this time because we were about to go to D.C. to see Russ play Jaden Daniels, and I think we were on a hot streak because Russ had come in, and then we went on a little run, and everybody
it's like deja
was like,
vu.
"Oh shit, we're great." Then
weren't we like 9-2 last year? Something like that?
7-2.
Yeah, it's not the same because like
they didn't win after
like,
they came here.
We are wildly inconsistent.
So what?
Right, this year?
They're gonna win this week.
Yes, we're gonna in Chi-Town. Yeah, we're gonna win that game. We're winning.
No,
this.
Do we even
the
need to
Bengals
recap
game.
This?
Yeah,
just quick.
There's definitely things to recap from this one. I mean, what is there to say? The defense did his job. A-Rod, he was off. Simple as that. He was off. It led to us. I know everybody's talking about Jaylen Warren didn't get the ball, but I felt like what we were trying to establish was a multi-pronged running back attack. Is what it felt like, honestly, because think about the Vikings game. Kenneth Gainwell played really well. So if you have that 1-2 punch, and we were even getting Caleb Johnson in there, he actually had a pretty nice run, but it got called back by a whack holding penalty. But there were plays there. I mean, we hurt ourselves. The offense did itself no favors.
Gainwell didn't run the ball at all this game, though.
He didn't have any runs?
Who didn't run the ball?
Gainwell didn't. He had no carries this game. Yeah, no, it was all Warren and 2 from Caleb Johnson. Like,
we threw it.
What did I watch?
We have.
I remember them being in. This game came down to Rodgers. Listen, this game came down to Rodgers not making the plays out of the pocket that he normally makes. Like on his scrambles, like left to right, he's typically hitting somebody for 6-7 yards, or a longer pass. He did not do that. He looked rushed, timid. Everything that everybody's saying is true. He just did not look good or comfortable.
Looked like Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, it was like.
I mean, he had good reason to feel that way because.
Yeah, I mean that too. The offensive line was. I don't think he did. I don't think he did at all. He had no. He doesn't have the time that these other quarterbacks have.
Yeah, he was making a. No, he was making a move, but he was being predictable because he got hit a good bit. But there was a play where Broderick Jones let
your boy
his defender get past him. I mean, he was pushed into Rodgers. I mean, upon the snap happening, Rodgers yelled at him like he freaked out. And here's something for the people that are like,
hear him mic'd up.
Rodgers shouldn't yell at his. Rodgers shouldn't yell at his. He's like, Rodgers shouldn't yell at his teammates. Get fucked. Somebody has to hold these players accountable. I actually like the fact that he's like, hey, get on your shit. Like, I feel like Broderick needs to hear that. I feel like he wasn't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to call him out, but daggone, it feels like he wasn't parented hard. But
mean, the stats show the O-line actually being decent, except for Broderick
What
Jones.
stats? Is this PFF?
I watched this. There's it's their like pass protection rates and like dropbacks, like pressure rates for all dropbacks. They're like,
is it as a unit or is it as a person?
So fast, and the plays that he doesn't as a unit, but their one weak link is Broderick. That's who gets beat every time. That's who gets beat.
It's a bad back link.
Yeah, someone else might get beat, but like he's a complete liability on the left side, no doubt.
Why don't they
go back and look at the plays? The plays that this came down to, like, he had time to make decisions. Like, one, he flushes out of the pocket and has DK wide open for a touchdown deep, overthrows him. So, like, he has to flush out because the O-line was bad. Plenty of time to set his feet, throw the ball, missed him. The pass to Jonnu Smith on the right side when he
That was a
threw
catch.
a jump ball to him, there was no one within 10 yards of him, dude. If you go watch the all 22 of that, if he puts it on him, he's down to the 5-yard line before he's touched for a 1st and goal. That was not pressure. That was just missing a throw. The third down, when we're down 15-3, when he throws out on that swing pass to Kenny Gainwell, overthrows him, hits him in stride, he's got a first down.
No, we said he played bad,
he's got a first
but
down.
But he did, like, he made bad throws, but he still had no time. Like, Kenny used to flush out the back door. He was
those were
flushing
key
up
plays
the middle.
where he had time to make a throw.
Three times.
He also had
3 times.
He played like Kenny Pickett, dude. The safety, watch the play. His first read is Freiermuth, who's open on a slant. Throw him the fucking ball. Throw him the ball. He doesn't throw it, and then he puts his head down and doesn't look at the next player, who's Jonnu Smith crossing, who's NFL open, and he doesn't do that because he's not looking upfield, and he goes backwards into a safety. That's a Kenny Pickett move. He looks at the first read, doesn't throw it, and then panics.
I'm telling you right now, it's because he did not trust the line. He just isn't comfortable, and for good reason. Broderick sucks. I was talking last week on the solo that we need the left side of the line to develop like the right side. I don't understand why Broderick can't use his hands. He waits for the defender to attack him. Then he goes backwards. Like, use your hands. Like, do that punch that Fatanu does. But no, he just sits there and takes it. And he's like, oh, I guess I'll just run into my 41-year-old.
Isn't he the biggest guy,
and
too?
then get bitched at and then just do it again. So,
isn't he the biggest one?
He's a big human.
He's got no fight. He has no fight. Unless it's like after a play, he's like, hey, what's up, man? Getting in the pile and shit. But when it comes to doing your fucking job, throw hands, man. Get violent. Shoot.
So then the question is, why don't they help him? Why did Washington only play 25 snaps?
Yeah,
I mean, he plays 40. We win every time he plays 40.
Mind-boggling.
So let's play him half the time?
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with him running routes. It's not just him babysitting Broderick's side.
But
He's
that's
all
fine.
over the place.
Let him babysit.
At least, yeah.
You don't think that makes it predictable, though? I don't like the idea of Broderick
Then run
Jones.
down their fucking throats, dude. What do you think we do when we got him and Spencer Anderson out there? We run the ball like crazy. But now, all because Sayamalo's hurt, like Spencer Anderson's the only person that can play left guard. We don't have a Doug Legursky anymore that can sit in there and do that.
What's that guy's name? Andreas Pete or whatever?
He takes a false start on the first play of the game.
Yeah, he started.
I mean, just like that's what we've been good at, is lining up with these tight ends and running the ball, play actioning out of it. Like, that's what the offense is. So to not do that, to come out and not do that is super frustrating. To pay 2 tight ends $20+ million and never throw them the goddamn ball is super frustrating. Like, I don't know what to not get, like, to trade for DK and pay him all the money you are and not, like, get him a screen, get him inside on a slant, do something other than, like, whatever you're trying to do. It's like they have no clue what they want to do. It's baffling. It's totally baffling.
It's
Speaking
also
of DK Metcalf. How about that play? I think it was a third down. Hold on real quick. Whenever we throw it to DK and Derwin James just comes down and just blows him up. Nobody touched the ball. It wasn't tipped. No penalty. And I mean, first off, he was being held by the corner. Then Derwin James just jumps him. Nothing.
You said he could have moved.
Everybody's like, I mean, are we going to?
I mean, Arthur Smith called a bad game.
Like a charge.
Yeah.
He called a bad game. Rodgers played a bad game. It's just crazy that we can't adjust. Like, all these other teams make adjustments, and we just will not do. I don't know if we just won't do it or we're doing it poorly, But we do not change. We're like sitting there watching this game, like, okay, Rodgers, okay, we're going to do something different. No, we never do. It's the same thing every week, the whole
I don't know
game.
what adjustments. I don't
The
know
whole
what
game.
adjustments needed to be made this game because well, to be honest with you, we
Adding in
changed
Washington
strategies, like quite a bit. I think that we actually do too much. I think on offense we get in our own way by trying to we try to outsmart them, and then we end up fucking ourselves up because
Like
we end
what?
up getting penalties.
What
that put us behind the
outsmarting?
chains. So let's think about that fourth down when we were in the red zone. And typically with an offense, like I like to think of the Lions because for whatever reason, they always have clever plays. But here with us, instead of having all these options and having the defense like, oh shit, we have a lot to cover. Instead, we throw a fade to DK.
That was Rodgers. That was all Rodgers.
Like the majority of the field, and it's a one-on-one play. It's a 50-50 ball. Yeah, but that is what we decided to do. Like that's frustrating as hell when you have all those eligibles, you've got all those big bodies, and then that's what we do. I don't know.
The whole point of that though is that the drive should never even got to that point. Like talk about like doing something different. We get to that point. I'm looking at the drive right now. Jaylen Warren rushes for 11 yards. Freiermuth down the middle for 9. Warren rushes for 3. Pass to Jaylen Warren for 18 yards. Jaylen Warren for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 at the 10. Incomplete. After Jaylen Warren just rushed your ass all the way down the field. Like, and then go look at, like Alex Kazor did a breakdown of like those 5 plays that Rodgers completely fucked. And go look at that second down play where he runs that little RPO himself, where he snaps the ball and goes to throw to DK on the slant when everyone else on the play thinks it's still a run. The right side of the line completely blew the D-line off the ball 4 or 5 yards deep. If he hands that ball to Warren, he walks in for a touchdown.
Yeah, but if he makes the pass,
there's no need to do that. You're storming down the field. What pass?
I mean,
they dropped back and covered it.
He didn't know that. Though. Like that was a bad read. He said that in his press conference. Like that guy.
He doesn't trust.
He typically doesn't drop.
Next play. Now you got 3rd and 6. Give it to Warren twice.
You
haven't been able to pass the ball all game.
Yeah, I mean,
to
Chris's point,
you throw it over Taney Gainwell's head. Like
to Chris's point,
on.
the DK play.
You're not on.
Yeah, that was all Rodgers. He said that was his call. That fade, but I agree. Like, never a big fan of fades in the first place. Especially like that was. It wasn't even like they snuck a safety over there. It was like these 2 dudes literally lined up on him.
He was standing there. It was never.
Yeah, I mean, like so there was a very low percentage play when you got everybody else on the other side of the field, like more room. You're on the short end. You throw a fade to that side.
They also didn't need a touchdown. You could still get a first down. Like the other side had like the 2 receivers clearing out for Freiermuth on a slant. Who like if he just plants his foot and throws it to him, he's got a first down.
Yeah, I mean
the touchdown. Like run some route to pick up the first.
I think it's just we're just gonna have to chalk this up to a bad Rodgers game. I mean, he's had played. This is first.
I don't think hopefully he doesn't do that again.
First chink in his armor since he's been here. We'll give him 1.
Yeah, let's not have it be a trend because he played in a dome. So those are probably the most ideal conditions he'll play in. It was like a home game. And so I'm hoping that it is not a trend as the weather gets cold and all that stuff. I mean, he's used to playing in cold weather.
They are saying that.
One
older
last
players.
thing I want to get to is like with the defense itself. Defense held up. I was watching the game again last night because ESPN and Disney, fuck y'all. But I couldn't watch Monday Night Football, so I was watching us piss that game away. And it was like the middle of the third quarter, and the defense was still holding up. We had that play where Brandon Echols, who was making plays throughout the game, he got so frozen by Ladd McConkey. That was embarrassing. I was hoping that Jalen Ramsey would have came down and cracked him, but they scored on that one there. And then there was a play where Justin Herbert was about 5 yards down the field. We had a defensive back who, instead of trying to tackle him continue to follow his receiver. I will never understand that. He clearly couldn't have thrown the ball. But, yeah, there's just eventually it's going to break when your offense isn't doing anything. But I thought that the defense did a pretty good job, all things considered. Herbert's a good quarterback and stuff. But would have loved to have pulled that out. We just suck in primetime games. We're 0-3.
Dude, West Coast primetime.
It's been an embarrassment in some
double whammy
form.
We never play well out there. And we don't play well in Chicago either. So that's going to be tough.
Well, Rodgers does.
Rodgers does.
We're going to have to figure that out.
What takes precedent? Does Raji take precedent?
I'd hope so. Shit.
Yeah.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're looking down. We got a divisional game coming up.
We are not losing this next game.
Embarrassed our defense.
We're not losing again.
I know. I don't think we will either. Flacco.
Because Ramsey's not going to be playing one-on-one with fucking Chase anymore. But that leads us to another point. We got a new guy.
We're going to activate Corey Trice.
No, we're going to activate Samuel with spinal fusion surgery. Okay. Tiger Woods Part 2. Wolverine.
Like, he's going to get...
It's Wolverine,
Grant
dude.
was saying that we're going to take Darius Slay off the field because we got Asante Samuel Jr. But Asante Samuel Jr. had his spine fused. He's going to get
So
cracked.
what?
He's
cleared.
He makes snap on the field.
Why? I don't understand why you're
good.
I don't understand why you're so negative on it. What's the worst that, like, we got him for nothing. He chose to come here. He was a great player. Why? What's the harm?
Player? I don't know about that. I don't know about.
He was one of the better quarters. So yeah.
He's only 26 years old.
Like a top 12 corner. Yeah.
Top 12. Okay. I don't know. Man.
I don't. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. I don't understand. Where's your hate toward this guy?
I'm just not excited about it. Big fucking deal.
Why?
Guy came up like his fucking body was cracked in half. Why?
They all get hurt. What about guys' knees that are shredded?
Were you
guys
excited about
about what? You can't think of his name.
Like,
you can't think of his name, can you, retard?
Asante Samuel is on the practice. Who? Deshaun Elliott?
No, MVS. What's it stand for?
Scantling or whatever it is.
Yes, yeah. Everybody gets hurt. Who cares? They all come back. They shred their knees. They come all the way back.
The fuck is this supposed to mean? What does it stand for? Why do I give a fuck?
Is he still trying to figure it out?
I don't know, but you're gonna have to be. But as a corner, you got to be able to like turn your hips and all this.
You don't think they worked him out and tried him out, or do you think they wheeled him in on a fucking wheelchair and said, "Hey, I'll sign with you"? You think that? And they were like, "Okay, cool."
What happened with Darius Slay? Then explain Darius Slay, because every time
the dude that won a Super Bowl last year and played fucking balled out in the playoffs. He played great last year in the playoffs.
Okay, what's he doing with us, dumbass? I don't understand.
Getting hurt every game.
You see, he gets hurt every. Exactly.
Yeah, he's fucking glass.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit for us right now. What's that mean for us? What have you?
You said why we bring him in because he was playing great, idiot. That's why we brought him in.
Who was playing?
Slay.
Okay, that has nothing to do with Asante Samuel. I know, but Asante Samuel,
idiot.
I'm not excited
idiot.
about it.
Hey, idiot. Why? He said, what does that have to do with it? Get the fuck out of here. Go back to bed.
What impact?
Why did we bring Slay in? I don't know. He was fucking like the best defensive back in the playoffs last year. I don't know why we brought him in.
Okay, he's still playing. He gets hurt every fucking play.
Who the fuck knew that was coming? Now we get a chance to bring in a guy.
The Smo would cry.
We got a chance to bring in a proven corner who had an injury problem, which all these players do.
He's not his dad.
What?
It's wild that you don't think Asante Samuel was a good corner.
It's insane, Smo. He's
I hope he. I hope he proves. I
mean,
proves
listen,
me wrong.
there's question marks with his injury, sure, but like, come
Yeah,
on.
but it's nothing
He
for
was
us.
a legit corner for 3 years before he got hurt.
Now, one thing I will say, they say he's
Like I
not a
said,
good.
Man.
They say he's not a good tackler. They say he's a bad tackler,
Oh boy,
He'll fit right in.
and that's what the tweet said. They gave his stat.
Our defensive backs are not good tacklers.
They gave his tackling
It was
stat,
like
and they said he'll
25
fit
missed
right
tackles.
in.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, 16% of his tackles he misses.
Well, I hope he jumps routes.
No,
we
you
don't do that
see,
either.
this is what happened. You're right. What you said the other night about how we root for our own takes. This is one where you're rooting for him to be bad, so you can say, "Look, man, I fucking told you he sucks."
He's got you there.
I don't have to be right and be like,
Yes, you
I'm not
do.
being petty. I
Yes,
don't know
you
anything
do.
about that. I don't-
I told you've been
I don't
telling
know
me
anything
you've been
about that.
telling me about how you picked Antonio Brown over Mike Williams to me for fucking 12 years. I told you Antonio Brown was going
It's
to be
Mike
better.
Wallace.
Same thing.
I did.
Okay, you got it. Don't say you don't want to be right.
AB's like talks for like best of all time.
Everybody wants to be right.
Huge difference. That's a
But
big
I don't want to be right to the
difference
detriment of the
than Joey
team.
Porter Jr. Oh my goodness! You want us to lose?
See,
so
I
then
think
we
there's
can
a
get rid of
delay.
Tomlin.
There's got to
You're
be a
just like,
delay.
Oh man, what if we trade to the Giants?
There is a delay. There is a delay because your internet's out. That is true. Yes, it makes it a little bit funnier on my side.
Grant's on a mobile hotspot right now.
Because I'm saying stuff and Chris isn't speaking
working.
back,
It's
and I'm
working
like,
all
is he
right.
fucking with me? And he waits like 3 seconds, and I'm like, why isn't he speaking? All right. I'm all riled up. Now, how am I supposed to
You
go to
got
bed?
him
This was supposed to be
stunned, dude.
15
That's
minutes.
gonna be
Stunned. All you got to do is remember that Chris thinks Will Howard is better than Drake May, and you can.
Oh, he's got a
life.
It's a marathon.
he's got a laundry list of takes. And why wouldn't we trade Tomlin to the Giants if they would take him and he would let us for a second-round pick?
I'd be all about it. We need a change. Yeah, sir, take him.
For a second round pick?
No, second overall pick.
You know yeah. How do we know it's going to be a second overall pick?
We don't.
Because
Yeah,
the
you're
Giants are
frozen
2-8.
because you're retarded.
The Giants are 2-8.
Well, I mean, they're in line for a top 5 pick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know.
For what? I just don't understand. Who's worth it? Who's worth a top 5 pick coming out in the draft?
Anyone
That gets drafted
Feel for
any
top 5
year.
right now. Come on, dude.
There's
Why
fucking
there are top 5 picks that don't pan out?
that aren't
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
I mean, there's
I
late
think that's
first rounders that don't pan out for us.
I think
either.
I think that's short-sighted, and we also need to fucking have a
None of our
coach that's
picks
gonna,
pan
like,
out.
be able to step in and take what we have and then win. I don't know. I would say that the Omar era is doing better than the Colbert, especially the end of the Colbert era. I said Colbert.
You never do get his name right.
Right?
But it's still the same shit on the field.
Hey, there's always new
That's a lot.
That
ingredients.
is
There's new ingredients, same results.
before I
Always.
forget this too. I said it during the game, and it's come up again since. I think in his presser today or yesterday or some shit, where they went on about how Tomlin was a coach at the University of Cincinnati under Rick
Yeah,
Minner,
you said this.
who I know the name is because he was a DC at Notre Dame for a bit. Yeah, and then like his boy was the DC at Michigan for a national title team that was good on defense. Now has a top 5 defense. That's one thing we didn't mention. The Chargers in points allowed and yards against defensively are like top 6 in the league. So like it makes sense that we would struggle against them. I know we're used to watching like our 29th ranked defense play defense, but like that's a team that actually gets people off the field. Like this dude's like 30 something with a top shelf defense, and they're like, oh, Tomlin goes back decades with this family and loves it. Then why wasn't this fucking guy coaching for the Steelers at some point? He coached for the Ravens for like 3 years as on the come up. Like, how does Tomlin have all these connections and we never hire any of these up and coming coaches? I don't understand that.
I don't ever figure out where we get our coaches. Where do we get?
No, I mean his
Keith Butlers and Terrell Austin. Where do they find them? I mean, they're just
some type of SPCA situation.
The dumpster where we get the rest of our guys.
Careers.
We have career fairs. We show up there. Hey, boy, you want to be a coordinator in the NFL?
All right, let's shift the last 5 minutes to Cincinnati.
Just want to thank all the veteran.
See, I said that 5 seconds before you started.
Honestly,
that.
Whenever we look at this recording, when we get to this recording, I wonder if it'll fix it or if it'll just be crazy.
Well, when I'm starting to talk, you're not talking.
We're winning that game.
Okay, let's do this Cincinnati game real quick. Are we scared they're going to carve us up again?
No.
Yes.
I don't think they will.
I think we will play differently. We're not going to try to man up. Jalen's going to be playing safety. I think they're going to do the old school, like where Minka would just sit back there. We're not going to give a big play. They could nickel and dime us to death. I feel we'll play better, but I don't expect another 23 target, 16 catch game out of a single player.
Ramsey needs to come down and pummel him.
I didn't like how Collinsworth kept saying. Well, Ramsey's getting mad back there. He's getting mad. A player like him is just going to keep getting frustrated and mad. Like, dude, how do you know that?
He was saying he was getting impatient.
Yeah, what made him think that?
He's saying he's getting impatient. He was creeping up closer to the line.
How do you know he wasn't told to do that?
I think Collinsworth played safety, didn't he? And then
he was a receiver.
But at the same time, he wants to be up in the action, right? So
yeah, but nobody said he was mad about it. Like he made it seem like he was disgruntled. This episode's so fucked.
But also, when you're down 15-3, like you would start creeping up, trying to pick off a pass to like make something happen. So like,
yeah, he was just trying to tell a story. Well, I don't understand the Chris Collinsworth hate. People hate Chris Collinsworth. People hate Tony Romo. People hate Tom Brady, and people just hate.
I like all of those guys. I do not like Phil Simms.
His mouth.
But I like the rest of them.
I'd love to hear this Phil Simms story.
Oh, dude, he fucking hates
us. Why don't you like Phil Simms?
Him and Boomer Esiason, they fucking hate us, dude. Don't you remember all those games for 15 years? They hate us.
They will find. Yeah, they'll find any reason to just talk down on us. It's like Grant talking about me.
We have to end this. I'm talking to myself for like 10 seconds before I can hear you guys.
What's crazy is your mouth is going like this and nothing's happening.
All right. My pick, Steelers 26-10.
All right. What's your prediction?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give a prediction since I got shamed for it in the group chat. I don't even know if I should give one for being right.
You said that they were going to score 32 points on us. You thought we were going to give up 30.
We gave up 25.
You weren't right.
I said blowout. You said y'all are pussies.
Not 30.
26-10. What do you guys say?
Man, I can't see that. It's so hard for me to pick us to win.
The Bengals, though.
Yeah, that's what I said the last time, and they wiped the floor with us.
It was like 1 point.
Could you imagine if we lost worse? I think we lost by 2. Could you imagine if we lost, like, if we actually did get blown out at home? Oh, my goodness.
The wheels would fall off big time.
Yeah.
Right before our trip too. That would be something. I will say I'm going to try to take it 1 week at a time here. I think that we roll into the Ravens game with both of us 7-5, which means that we win the next two. So, no, wait, we're 5-4. I fucked that up.
You're thinking that we would go.
It's Bill, so we will be.
Yeah, we'll lose to Buffalo. Yeah. I say like 24-20 Steelers.
I have a hard time seeing how we lose. No, I'll say that. But we're going to beat the Bengals this time. And I can't sit here and say that the offense is going to go off. But
it did on them last time.
Bengals defense is terrible.
It is terrible, but then we are inconsistent as all get out.
So we're due.
So we might get 4 or 5 turnovers, and then that's a guaranteed win. If it's 0 turnovers, then it's a loss.
Like 31-27. I'd say like 31-27 us. They're going to score points still.
Oh, yeah.
We're 5.5 point favorites.
That's what
Oof.
That's scary because it's at home too. And you know how we like to.
I think that's a good line. I think that's
unfortunately, it's not a primetime game.
I think that's a confident Vegas line in Pittsburgh to win. Because if you tease that down to 6, you're getting half a point on the plus. I like that line for us money as far as us winning. That's all I got to say.
What
Good night.
does that mean?
I'll take a dub any way we can get it, please.
All right, that's all I got.